afternoon.
Hello.
It's a lovely sunny afternoon at Chateau. Hello from Lee, hello from Belinda. So, what an amazing transition between a week ago and today.
Not even a week, it was about 4 days.
We took Misty out for a walk. Honestly, it was about whenever it was, 5 or 6 days ago, and we literally had hats, coats, gloves, boots, and we were cracking ice in the puddles.
Ice, really thick ice.
It was so cold. And today is the most beautiful sunny afternoon.
In fact, one evening, 2 nights ago, we sat outside until 7 o'clock in the evening in deck chairs. So it was that warm.
Unbelievable.
So we're making the transition from winter
to spring.
Hooray!
Look at these pretty flowers, Lee. That's a japonica, isn't it? I think there. Absolutely beautiful. One of the first signs of spring. So what we thought we would do is talk a little bit about what this transition from winter to spring means to us. So we'll see you in a bit with some interesting things, we hope.
So what we thought it might be of interest is to see some of the preparations we do ready for spring. Over the winter we used all our wood up, so a couple of days ago we had a new delivery of wood. The Chateau is only heated by a wood burning stove, and so wood is essential to us, although later on in the year we're going to do something different with the heating, and we'll tell you about that in the future.
Another story.
It's another story.
I think that's about our 4th lot of logs this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we buy them from our local farmer. He's always very happy to get our phone calls and emails. Rubs his hands together and comes down with a tractor load of logs.
A trailer, an absolute trailer load of logs, and it costs €160 for a trailer load of logs.
Yeah. But Lee, the terrible thing is now you've got to put them away.
I've got to put them all away because they need to be put in dry storage. We're still occasionally having a log fire in our place, but most of them are being stacked to dry for use next winter.
So Lee's been around and about in the garden the last couple of days because the weather's changed so beautifully, and he's been really busy. I haven't seen so much of him actually.
Yeah, it's been great to be. Hello.
What have you been up to?
Oh, look how quickly she changes the subject.
Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, as part of the prep for spring, we grow all of our own, or we try to grow all of our own vegetables and salad here. So last year we had tremendous success with that. So this year I've decided to expand the potager. So I've been building. I've not completed
That's
it
French
yet.
for vegetable garden.
Vegetable
by the way.
garden, yeah. And I've been doing some raised beds. I haven't quite finished that, so you might see a bit of film later on of me doing that. We've also started to get a reduced harvest off of our fruit tree, so I've been doing some fruit tree pruning as well. All this stuff is everyday life and necessary prep ready for moving into spring. The food stuff helps Belinda's cooking and catering facility. It also means that we're commercially viable, so locally in the area, which is really good. The fruit, we love it because as if I didn't have enough jam already, I'm looking forward to hundreds more.
There's about 100 jars in the
there's loads. I went there this morning and there's a whole double wardrobe full of jam and preserves.
Should we go and
let's get one?
I've
got too much to do. Come on, let's go.
See you later.
So,
should we get cracking?
Welcome to our wood pile. The reason it's protected is it got delivered and started raining. So we're going to have to try, and it's all got to go in there.
Don't we? So I tend to stack it in the door, and Lee does the important job that needs brain power, which is stacking the wood pile. I just do the hard labour, and he does the thinking bit.
So this is what I've been doing.
This looks really good. It's nearly finished, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got all the raised beds there.
Wow. Do you need to put some more soil in them?
Yeah, I've got to do soil, and there's 2 more there, and I've got 1 more left to do over the far side. So that's nearly all done.
So what are we going to have in this one, Lou?
Well,
Because what did we have in this last year?
we had courgettes and stuff
We had
in
all
there.
sorts of mixed things. We had beans that didn't do well in here, didn't we?
Well, I thought I'd plant you some flowers this year,
Oh, that's very kind.
so you can have fresh flowers on the table, which would be really nice. And this long one here is going to be for our tomatoes this year.
Tomatoes, which were
Yeah,
spectacular last year.
yeah, they were good.
Amazing.
And then this one over here is going to be the potatoes.
Yeah.
And then when the potatoes are done in 110 days time, then we can change them over and put different winter veg, start the winter veg off in there. So turnips, parsnips, swede and stuff like that.
Lee, the rhubarb's coming up again.
Rhubarb's starting to come up, yeah.
Do you remember last year there was so much of
I
it?
know. And then here, in this bed here, we're not quite sure what I'm going to do. And this one is going to be peppers, chili peppers, and lots of them because we use a lot. And as you
Maybe
know,
some aubergines or something.
well, what I was thinking of the aubergines, I was going to buy some large plant pots and grow them in our little greenhouse because they didn't do too well last year. So, and then in here, in these beds, I thought what we could do is on this long bed here,
Yeah.
we could grow
Weeds.
peas,
Weeds.
French beans. I'm growing weeds at the moment. As you can see, it's a prolific output. I've tried my best,
Very
and it's.
impressed.
I hope so. And then that other bed, where you are now, is going to be for courgettes. And I reckon we could get
Good.
5 courgette plants in there. These beds are 4.5 metres long by 1 metre wide.
Yeah.
So altogether there's 8, 16, another 8 there is 24, another 8 there is 32, and then these are 2 metres squared, so 32, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a
40.
8 me. That's 40. I think we've got 40 areas of potential growth,
metres.
40 square metres.
Yeah.
And I think we could live all summer and next winter off of this.
Fantastic. So this, you've nearly finished this bed.
This
here?
is the last one I've got to
Okay.
make, yeah.
What's this in here, Lee? What are these little sprouty, look like chive things?
No, these are,
Little onions? What are they? Because they look like chive families.
yeah,
to me.
I know it.
What's the French word?
I don't know, I was trying to think of the French
Are they
word.
shallots?
Shallots, that's it. That's shallots, son. That is shallot.
That was very good of me because I did identify onion family, didn't I, with the
Hey,
chive tops.
listen, can you hear that? That's the flow of the river.
That's incredibly loud.
And the birds. Our river is just down that hill there behind the
Top
tree.
over there, behind the
And it's
washing
at full pelt at the moment. It's really flowing hard. Don't know if you can hear that on camera. The other thing we've been listening to is cranes flying over. The cranes are starting to come back,
all the time.
and everyone in the area has been posting on Facebook and everything saying how exciting it is.
Because it's going to be a good spring.
It's going to be good.
Lee, look, have you seen the daffodils over here?
No, I haven't.
Look. That's full-size daffodils in February.
February.
That's incredible.
February, mid-February, yeah.
Amazing. And weeds.
Great. And weeds. I tell you, I'm really good at growing weeds.
I'm going to go and see what's growing out in the front in the flower garden.
Okay, all right then, I'll follow you out. Go on. I'll see you outside.
Oh look, there's a few little bits and pieces popping up. There's some little daffodils over there. They'll be out soon. Oh, but look over there. Look at the tiny, the little junk. Are they jonquil? I think they are. The little tiny ones.
A miniature daffodils,
Well,
aren't they?
tete-a-tete or something. That means head to head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I've seen them in the supermarkets in England. Tete-a-tete. Just see what else there is. Oh look, down here.
Sorry, what am I supposed to be looking at, Belinda?
Look at these little things. Aren't they beautiful? Look at them. Tiny little flags, aren't they? Because they're the iris family.
Yeah. That's lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. Lee, have you seen this? This is left over from last year. Look at this tiny little rosebud.
It's a rosebud.
It's absolutely lovely, isn't it? It's an old one, and look, it's beginning to sprout again for the new season. And I think
So it's old and new together.
isn't it? Don't you think it's lovely? I think it's like a continuous loop. You know, like a wedding ring is a continuous loop. It's like this is the old little rosebud, and this is the beginnings of the new rosebud. Isn't that romantic? But Valentine's Day is gone now. And you know, I had another thought. I thought it was all very well us talking about the end of winter and the beginning of spring, but I think we might be being a bit presumptuous.
I was going to say, you don't want to get too previous, lady.
Because even in this lovely part of France, we do tend to wait, don't we, until May, certainly, just to make sure we've seen the end of the frosts.
Yeah, I'm
So we're
certainly
by no
not planning on
means through
planting
it.
anything. But one of the things I am looking forward to doing is we've got, thanks to a lady called Beryl, who I hope she's watching this.
Beryl Carrington. Hello.
Beryl Carrington, hi.
Hello,
She
Beryl.
sent us a load of seeds.
She did.
And I've been itching to start planting, and I'm not going to do it too early. I'm going to wait and then have a planting session. So Beryl, if you're watching this, thank you very much.
Watch this space. Lee, I'm going to ask if anyone out there knows what on earth that is up there.
You know, I'll zoom in on it.
Because I haven't got a clue. It's some sort of
Oh, I've never noticed that.
pinky, purpley good.
Anyone watching this has got a clue what that
So
is,
there's no
please
prize.
keep your answers
There's
clean.
no prize to the winner.
because I know what it looks like.
But oh look, see this? This might be a clue. This twiddly bit on the leaf.
Where are you?
You see
Let me
that
zoom
there?
out again.
Look, twiddly. Squiggly, twiddly. Lots of twiddly.
Any
It's
gardeners,
out there?
help please.
As you can see, we've got our work cut out. Well, Lee has.
No, surely both of us
All
do.
that planting.
We're in this together.
We are. There's so much to do. We're not going to let it be daunting to us. We're going to take courage in both hands.
Small steps.
And get going with
One
it.
day at a time.
In the meanwhile, thank you for watching our early spring, last throes of winter edition. We hope it is the end of winter, but you never know. It'll probably be snowing the next vlog we put out. Thank you ever so much again for watching us, and please do tell all your friends if you like what you see. Press the like button, subscribe. It does help. It genuinely really helps us, and it gives us lots of encouragement.
It does. It
doesn't
encourages, and we love answering any of
Yeah.
the questions that come through.
We try to answer all of them. I think there's a few we haven't answered.
Yeah,
Need
but
to
it
get
just
back
takes
in.
time. We get quite a lot of questions come in, and we have to allocate certain amounts of time to get through as many as we can on block, because we are also doing
On
other
block?
things. On block? Yeah, I'm doing a whole like.
Everyone
answering
gets an
to-
individual answer.
Absolutely, no, but I meant, you know, I sit there for an
Of course
hour
you
to
do.
2 hours answering the questions, and you do the same, but then you've got to stop because there's other things we've got to get on with. So
We better get on. Anyway,
Okay.
goodbye.
Thank
from
you for
Chateau
watching.
and see you
Bye.
next time. Bye bye.